Welcome to the Everything Podcast, and in this episode I'm going to be starting my recap of the Diary of River Song range from Big Finish. Just an advance warning that this recap will be split across multiple episodes, similar to how Once and Future was with their 8 releases. With the Diary of River Song having 12 releases, it's going to be I think 3 or 4 episodes plus a kind of a continuation of that range, which I will get to. So kind of nearly 2 weeks worth of episodes just focusing on the Big Finish River Song ranges. But yeah, before I get started with any of that, I'm recording this episode on the 28th of February 2026, and we're starting off with the Diary of River Song Series 1, which was released in December 2015. With the following synopsis. We start off with The Boundless Sea, written by Jenny T. Colgan. River Song has had more than enough excitement for a while. Deciding the universe and her husband can look after themselves, she has immersed herself in early 20th century academia, absorbed in writing archaeological theses. But when a mysterious tomb is found in a dry, distant land, excitement comes looking for River. Can Professor Song stop any more members of the expedition from dying? What deadly secrets lie buried within the crypt, and will British consul Bertie Potts prove to be a help or a hindrance? We then have I Went to a Marvellous Party, written by Justin Richards. River Song always enjoys a good party, even when she's not entirely sure where or when the party is taking place, but the party she ends up at is one where not everything, or indeed everyone, is what it seems. Being River, it doesn't take long to go exploring and doesn't take long to get into trouble. The sort of trouble that involves manipulating other civilizations, exploitation, and of course murder. River is confident she can find the killer, but can she identify them before anyone else, or quite possibly everyone else, gets killed? We then have Signs, written by James Goss. River Song is on the trail of the mysterious planet-killing spore ships. No one knows where they come from, no one knows why they are here. All they do know is that wherever the spore ships appear, whole civilizations are reduced to mulch. But River has help. Her companion is a handsome time-travelling stranger, someone with specialist knowledge of the oddities and dangers the universe has to offer, for Mr. Song has a connection to River's future, and he would never want his wife to face those perils alone. And we finish the set with The Rulers of the Universe, written by Matt Fitton. As shocking secrets are exposed and a great plan for the universe is revealed, River decides it's time she took control of events once and for all. Out in deep space, a clandestine society faces off with an ancient and powerful alien force, but for River there's an additional complication. The 8th Doctor has been caught in the middle, and she must make sure her future husband can arrive at his own destiny with all his memories, not to mention his lives, intact. This set, we don't know when it was recorded, but does star Alex Kingston as River Song, Samuel West as Mr. Song, who voices Morbius for Big Finish, as well as Paul McGann as the 8th Doctor. So before I spoil the event of the Diary of River Song Series 1, here's the trailer.
Coming soon from Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, The Diary of River Song.
River? Professor River Song?
And I assure you, Colonel, gender is a relatively unimportant construct when accompanied by one of these.
I say. In the engines! Are those escape shuttles?
For the lucky ones, party's over, I'm afraid.
We are the Sanakuma.
Doctor, please, don't antagonize them.
He is Time Lord. He is why we can be here.
What?
Override some of these drive systems. There, you brought the TARDIS.
I can't hear what you're saying.
The signal is breaking up!
Then boost it, Doctor. Help is on its way.
Oh, good.
What are you doing?
Blowing you up.
What?
Phone on the ground.
You with a bow tie. Pipe down, sweetie. I'll get to you in a moment. And there you are, Mr. Colt. How many did I have left in the chamber?
No, River, come on, we can still go back to the ship.
And let everyone here die?
Or perhaps we can't save them. Some events in the universe are fixed points.
Fixed points? Not with me around. Now I'm up close and personal. How does it compare? Too much?
Big Finish. We love stories.
that was the trailer for the Diary of River Song Series 1. And we're going to start off with The Boundless Sea, written by Jenny T. Coghlan, which kind of reintroduces us to River, kind of, even though she, this would have been released just around the time of River's last TV appearance as of time of recording and time of release, because there's no Doctor Who episode between that. In The Husbands of River Song, which was the 2015 Christmas special, so it wasn't like some of the other ranges where we have to be reintroduced to these characters because we've not heard or recognised their voice for a couple of years. This is kind of picks up right after her TV adventures, and kind of we know who River is and all of that stuff, and it's not kind of, this set isn't kind of, if you've never listened to know who River Song is, but kind of it does do a good job at representing what River on her own is, and we don't kind of get to see much of that because when she appears in Doctor Who, it's alongside the Doctor, which for most of this box set is the case. Then we have I Went to a Marvellous Party, written by Justin Richards, which is basically just River exploring and investigating, in a way that kind of the Doctor probably wouldn't particularly like. Then we have Signs, written by James Goss, which is the story featuring Samuel West as Mr. Song. And then we have the final episode of the set, The Rulers of the Universe, written by Matt Fitton, which is the episode in which Paul McGann's Eighth Doctor appears, which is kind of the idea of classic River meeting Doctors that she didn't get to meet on TV through these audios, that kind of continues through the Diary of River Song range, specifically, not so much the follow-up range, The Death and Life of River Song, so much. There's only been 3 sets of those as of time of recording, so who knows what that's going to look like. But yeah, kind of River meeting the Eighth Doctor, obviously a Doctor that she that the Doctor doesn't recognise. The Doctor doesn't know who River is yet. It kind of is very interesting, similar in the Ninth Doctor Adventure Starcross, that set of kind of seeing what would happen if River met a Doctor she wasn't meant to meet yet, or of incarnation of the Doctor before the Doctors that she's met. Obviously she's met David Tennant's 10th, Matt Smith's 11th, and Peter Capaldi's 12th Doctors. So any of the previous incarnations are very different. So yeah, that's kind of the highlight of the set. So let's now move on to the Diary of River Song Series 2, which was released exactly 1 year later in December 2016, with the following synopsis. Time-travelling archaeologist and adventurer River Song returns, and this time she'll be stepping into the past life of the Doctor, encountering 2 of his incarnations at once. From the space exploration Saturnus, which is heading to a destination that never gets any closer, to a doomed planet Earth and beyond, River's journey will bring her closer to a new foe and an encounter with both the 6th and 7th Doctors. We start off with The Unknown, written by Guy Adams, a planetary anomaly, a scientific impossibility and mystery to be solved. Of course, River Song expects to be consulted. She expects her valuable knowledge and experience will help the crew of the Saturnus unlock the strange phenomenon that has appeared in Earth's solar system. But what River doesn't expect is a stowaway, an infuriating little man calling himself the Doctor. We then have 529, written by John Dorney. River has made a terrible discovery. Billions of lives hang in the balance, but if she can save just a few, then it might just help her solve the conundrum of Earth's destruction. But how can she win when survival becomes a race against time itself, a race against 529? We then had World Enough in Time, written by James Goss. When it comes to bringing down corrupt and exploitive regimes, there we are. There is no one quite like River until she arrives at Golden Futures and discovers that someone else has already taken on her job. Someone with almost as much style and panache as herself. The Doctor is about to get the shock of his lives, and we finish the set with The Eye of the Storm, written by Matt Fitton. The great storm of 1703 approaches. The fate of planet Earth hangs in the balance. The only person who can save it is the Doctor, or River Song, or quite possibly another Doctor. Or maybe this whole situation is their fault. In the first place, 2 Doctors, 1 River, an infinite number of ways to destroy the world. It's going to be a bumpy ride. This set was, we don't know when it was recorded, but stars Alex Kingston as River Song, Colin Baker as the 6th Doctor, and Sylvester McCoy as the 7th Doctor. So before I spoil the events of the Diary of River Song Series 2, is the trailer.
Coming soon from Big Finish Productions.
Hello, my name's River. River Song.
The Diary of River Song, Volume 2.
The ship is going nowhere, the stars are going out, and for once, I haven't a clue.
All communication has been lost overnight with North America, South America, and several other regions.
What?
In all cases, the event causing the blackout appears to have taken place at 5:29 precisely.
What the blue blazes is going on?
I'm very sorry to tell you, it's the end of the world. We need to get out of here.
You?
River Song?
Miss Song?
That makes you the biggest idiot in the universe.
But I...
Find out what's going on, then meet me for lunch tomorrow.
What?
Yes,
Amazing woman.
we're on a date and you're the one who brings the handcuffs?
Just one of my hobbies.
Oh, really?
Escapology!
Yes, and is this because I didn't let you explain?
Goodbye, River Song, whoever you are.
Doctor! Both of you!
River! Was that your plan? See if it chokes all of us at once!
There is no way I'm letting you lay one finger on my... Oh!
Back off, Murphy!
I've seen the rig.
If there's a solution to be found, we'll find it there. Fetch!
No! Stop it! No!
London is falling! This street is not safe!
Isaac! I'm here! Please!
I remember.
Oh, no! No, we can't all be here!
Hello, River. I remember now.
I remember everything.
Big Finish. We love stories.
Some days I've dreamed of having two of you to play with, but not you two.
That was the trailer for the Diary of River Song Series 2, and before I get into the individual episodes, this set obviously the Series 2 of the Diary of River Song kind of not following a similar format to Series 1, because Series 1 kind of focusing primarily on River apart from the last story. Series 2 kind of focuses on River's history with all of the incarnations of the Doctor, even those that we didn't see interact with her on TV. Obviously in this set, that being the 6th and 7th Doctors, played by Colin Baker and Sylvester McCoy respectively. We start off with The Unknown, written by Guy Adams, which kind of I can't remember much about. Then we have 520. It's been a while since I've listened to them. When did I listen to this? 2023, so about 3 years ago. That's why I can't remember. Then we have 529 by John Dorney, which is this set's kind of only standalone River story, not featuring an incarnation of the Doctor. So obviously kind of nice to keep that from Series 1. Then we had World of Enough in Time by James Goss, which is where kind of the River meets the 7th Doctor, and then we have the finale, The Eye of the Storm, written by Matt Pitton, where she meets both the 6th and 7th Doctor. So I think The Unknown by Guy Adams actually features the 6th Doctor, but I'm not entirely sure on that. But yeah, that's kind of it. This is the first set to feature 2 incarnations of the Doctor in the same box set. I don't think it happens again, does it? No, I don't think it does. Not the Doctor, anyway. We then move on to the Diary of River Song Series 3, which was released in January 2018, so just over a year since the release of Series 2. And here is the synopsis. When River Song goes shopping for a whole lot of unclaimed loyalty points, she uncovers secrets linked to her tangled past. The Doctor arrives and the mystery deepens. He is already exploring the universe with another companion, someone River knows nothing about. Madame Kavarian has been busy, and this time she will not accept failure. We start off with The Lady in the Lake, written by Nev Fountain. On Terminus Prime, clients choose their own means of demise, something exciting, meaningful, heroic to end it all. But when River discovers that there are repeat customers, she knows something more is going on. She begins to uncover a cult with worrying abilities. Its members can apparently cheat death, and that's not all they have in common with River. We then have a Requiem for the Doctor, written by Jack Rayner. River has joined the Doctor and his friend Brooke on their travels, and they stop off with an 18th century Vienna. Brooke thinks history is dull until people start dying. Mozart's legacy is not just his music. River has more than one mystery to solve before a killer is let loose on the people of Vienna and on the Doctor. We then have My Dinner with Andrew, written by John Dorney. Welcome, Messieurs and Messieurs, to the Butimus Gastropod. the most exclusive, most discreet dining experience outside the universe. For the restaurant exists beyond space-time itself, and the usual rules of causality do not apply. Anything can happen. It is here that the Doctor has a date with River Song and with death. We then finish the set with The Furies, written by Matt Fitton. Stories of the Furies abound across the cosmos. Vengeful spirits hounding guilty souls to death. Madame Kavarian taught them to a child raised in fear, trained to kill, and placed inside a spacesuit. Kavarian knows the universe's greatest threat. The Doctor must be eliminated. An assassin was created for that purpose. But if Melanie Pond has failed, Kavarian will simply have to try again. So before I spoil the event of the Diary of River Song Series 3, here's the trailer.
Coming soon from Big Finish Productions. Doctor Who, the new series. The Diary of River Song, Series 3.
I'm Death.
Your name is Kevin. It's on your badge.
I have to wear the badge.
Shh. This is the place where Mozart's work ends, as we know it.
Now.
No, let me past. I'm a... I can see inside him.
Your face. It's almost exactly like the face of my 5th husband.
Is this one of those chat-up lines where I ask you how many you've had and you say 4?
Oh, no, I've had 12. Or 11. 13. It all depends on how you count.
The entire history of creation on display for all our patrons.
It's hard to get my head around.
My past self is going to be arriving here very soon.
Oh, how embarrassing. Is she wearing the same outfit? Is that the issue?
It can't be.
Kavarian.
No! You're an unstable, psychopathic killer!
Huh. Project much.
Do you hear that? I've quite enough to deal with without you all squabbling. You are supposed to be professional executioners.
What are you doing? The Doctor's ill.
The Doctor's dying.
No.
Fire! Yes, Mum!
Big Finish. We love stories.
Come in, River.
I'm here.
Hello, sweetie.
Hello, sweetie, yourself.
I'm a future version of you.
Obviously.
Don't get started, dearie.
That was the trailer for the Diary of River Song Series 3, so let's start off with The Lady in the Lake, written by Nev Fountain, which kind of is the kind of most basic story in this set, kind of focusing on River doing some investigations by herself, where kind of the Doctor's not along for the ride, or kind of River facing someone. So kind of basically everything's new in this episode apart from River, which is the only story in the set that does that kind of. Don't remember much about that episode again. 2023 when I listened to this, so a little while ago. Then we had the Requiem for the Doctor, written by Jack Rayner, which kind of is where we're introduced to Brooke, and we're kind of like following the 5th Doctor's adventures with Brooke. As I've spoken about in previous episodes, the classic series isn't a series that I haven't watched it in its entirety, but I did believe that kind of the 5th Doctor travel with Brooke created it especially for this episode, and kind of River is a bit suspicious because she has no idea who Brooke is, and is a bit. Then we have My Dinner with Andrew, written by John Dorney, which is where the Doctor and River reunite. I forgot to read the cast, I realised, so I'll get to that in a second. Kind of another story with River and the 5th Doctor. And then we have The Furies, written by Matt Fitton, which is where River reunites, or I don't know if reunites is the term, but re-encounters Madame Kavarian, who was introduced in Series 6 of Doctor Who, obviously kind of responsible for River's upbringing and kind of Amy being kidnapped and all of that stuff from Doctor Who Series 6. So I should mention that the cast for this set, which I didn't read before, I don't know why, includes Alex Kingston as River Song, Peter Davison as the 5th Doctor, and Frances Barber as Madame Kavarian, obviously all reprising their roles from the TV series, obviously various different eras. Obviously Alex Kingston's River and Frances Barber's Madame Kavarian obviously not appearing during the 5th Doctor era originally. But yeah, that's kind of it for the Doctor of River Song series 3. Now let's move on to the final Diary of River Song release I'm talking about in this episode, that being the Diary of River Song Series 4, which was released in September 2018. So 2018 was the first year that we had 2 River Song box sets. Obviously, 2015 and 2016 only having one box set each, and we didn't have one in 2017. So yeah, let's read the synopsis. When River Song visits a place where time has vanished, a genie escapes its bottle. The Discordia are freed. Nihilistic time pirates in devilish form, altering the past to make sure they never lose. This time, River may have met her match, and involving the Doctor can only make things worse. We start off with Time in a Bottle, written by Emma Reeves and Matt Fitton. River is recruited by a rival to explore a star system where time no longer exists. Professor Jemima Still has picked up a signal from an impossible source and takes an expert team to investigate, but their mission is about to unleash hell upon the universe. We then have Kings of Infinite Space, written by Donald McLeary. With the Discordia on their tail, River and her friends run for their lives across time and space, but when your opponent can twist cause and effect to ensure victory at every turn, their escape may well be possible. We then have Whodunit, written by Matt Fitton. Melody Malone finds herself in a castle with an assortment of strange companions, but guests are being murdered one by one. Time is running out for a mystery to be solved, and Francis Kafka is hiding something in the attic. We then finish off the set with Someone I Once Knew, written by John Dorning. River has tried in vain to keep the Discordia away from the Doctor. Now, as devils run riot through universal space-time, her own past with her husband is being rewritten. There is one last hope for the universe, a love story, but one that must find an ending. This set was recorded on the 9th of October 2017 and the 12th of March 2018, and stars Alex Kingston as River Song and Tom Baker as the Fourth Doctor. So before I spoil the events of the Diary of River Song Series 4, here's the trailer.
Coming soon from Big Finish Productions, The Diary of River Song Series 4.
Horns? Forked tails? Is that a pitchfork? Well, who'd have thought hell would be so kitsch?
You will speak when the Queen addresses you.
Oh, shut up, Mail. We don't have time for protocol. Since when did the university employ endangered giant ants as bailiffs?
Since the last time they tried to collect your student loan payments.
Computer, state primary mission.
Primary mission is defense of Discordia battleship Anchorage.
Halt! Cease your activity! Raise your hands! Activate destructor beam! Activate matter violator! Good choice, thank you.
Hey, I'm Franz, by the way. Franz Kafka. And you?
What brings you here, Monsieur Dante?
Inspector Dante.
Remind us which force you were with?
Dante assists Interpol on many cases.
Doctor, we need to get away!
Ah, there you are. Yes, no, don't thank me. I thought you'd need a spot of rescuing. I'm awfully good at rescuing, and don't worry, we've already taken off.
You really don't understand us at all, do you, Doctor?
You can't possibly have got ahead of us in time.
Big Finish. We love stories.
Yes, you're not Romana. You're Professor Riversong. You're my wife. Hello, sweetie.
That was the trailer for the Diary of River Song Series 4. As I mentioned before the trailer, this is the final release I'll be talking about in this episode, so it isn't extremely long, so I caused Matt to have a nervous breakdown. We start off with Time in a Bottle, written by Emma Reeves and Matt Fitton. So this episode kind of is kind of the standalone story in the set, really, with River kind of following information that she's been given. Then we have Kings of Infinite Space, written by Donald McLeary, which introduces the Discordia, which kind of follows through the remainder of this box set, and kind of River learning about it and kind of trying to face it. Then we have Whodunit, written by Matt Fitton, which features River in her alter ego as Melody Malone, who we met within the TV episodes. Most notably, the woman No, The Angels Take Manhattan. So it's kind of with the title suggests it's a murder mystery. Then we have Someone I Once Knew, written by John Dorning, which is the story in which River meets Tom Baker's Fourth Doctor, and kind of River and the Fourth Doctor have to remember each other, and that kind of is the plot of the story. And if you heard at the end of the trailer there, Tom Baker's Fourth Doctor finally remembers who River actually is. Now, if you're worried about and you're wanting more River Song content, then don't worry, because there'll be at least 3 more episodes to come with River, and a few surprises in other ranges as well, so don't worry about that. But let me know what you thought of the first 4 series of the Diary of River Song if you listened to them, my recap if you didn't, and without further ado, I will see you in a future episode of the podcast. See you then. Goodbye.